What is going on? How we all doing today? We doing all right? Is everybody's Sunday going well? I hope so. Um, yeah. I don't know what to say. We all know what this is by now. All right. We all know the deal. It's Fallout Sunday. All right. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna jump in there. Um, so last week I want to say that I spent a lot of time on something that was not Fallout. My bad for that. I know it was something that a lot of us kind of feel strongly about to one degree or another. So I'm sure not everybody was like, "Oh, what the fuck" or anything like that, right? But I try to make sure I keep things what they're supposed to be or where they're supposed to be and things like that, right? That's I try to make sure I do that, Fallout streams are Fallout streams. I would like to start trying to do like a hangout stream or something like that where I could have people on and mess around like Sylvia. What's going on, Sylvia? It'd be good to have a stream where I could have Sylvia on one day, right? Or like any other person or whatever who wants to jump on and talk about something specific or just have guests and stuff like that. Right now I'm looking at Fridays. I'm not 100% sure though because I feel like Friday everybody even if you're not the type of person who goes out on a Friday night like me, I've never really been the type of person who wants to go out to a bar or anything like that. That's just not me. It can I feel like it's probably maybe I feel like it's a weird time, but I don't know. I'm willing to give it a shot anyway, just to see what ends up happening. Plus it doesn't have to be like Friday night at 11 p.m. either. Obviously, I would do it earlier than that, but I'm trying to get that figured out right now. Real quick, I would appreciate. All right, I always forget to say this until like halfway through, but I would appreciate if you could like and also share this to anywhere you feel that it would be appropriate to share. It'd be cool, like I don't know, maybe like the fish tank subreddit or something like that. I do it myself, but I'm actually banned on Reddit. Not like straight up banned, but I'm shadow banned. Like I try to post anywhere with the account that I have, and it does not show up. It legit does not show up. I don't know why. It's crazy. It's ridiculous, right? Bible study stream, teach me the ways of the Lord. I might actually be able to get away with something like that if I talk to my buddies. There's like three or four, sometimes on a good day, there's five of us that get together on Saturday nights. But if we were gonna do a Bible study stream, we would probably do it on a different day at a different time. Because while everybody else is being a degenerate sinner, all right, while you guys are being degenerate sinners on a Friday night at 2 a.m. All right, me and my boys are studying the word of the Lord. All right. Um, no, but I've actually thought about doing something like that. It's just I don't want to bother my friends with my hobby, right? I don't know how they would feel about I don't know how they would feel about being on the whatever it's called, the stream and stuff like that. But it is something I could ask them about, and I probably will ask them about it at some point. Um, I don't think it'd be a bad idea. I also have another friend that like we always say like, dude, we're gonna get on stream, we're gonna play some Call of Duty together. I have a friend who we always tell each other we're gonna do that, but then we just never get around to doing it. I think it's because we're so busy and everything. But it is what it is. Anyway, Fallout Sundays are the best. Thank you, Berserk. What's going on, AB? What's going on, JC Pliskin? Hope you two are doing all right. Excuse me. Jeez, I'm all messed up here. All right. Anyway, um, oh, that's not all for updates. I got one more update. So the new griefing video that I'm gonna be putting out is gonna be out on Friday. That's what day it's gonna be out. Is Friday, right? No, it's gonna be out on Friday. I'm gonna figure out what time. The time is very important because I want to maximize the amount of people who can see it while also um, I want to maximize the amount of people who can see it because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting it out for 2 to 3 hours, okay? And then I'm going to be privating it, and then it's going to go on my Patreon. I've explained this once or twice before. If you want to subscribe to my Patreon, I'll go ahead and I'll put it in here. There we go. All right. There it is. If you want to subscribe to my Patreon, there it is. It's $5 a month for exclusive content, including stories and, certain other things. I am also going to be doing MMA content on the Patreon, right? I'm actually going to be doing in-depth breakdowns of techniques and things like that I actually teach to people when I do classes. So that's going to be cool. But this specifically is basically just for the griefing video, right? There's going to be an uncensored and slightly longer version of that griefing video on the Patreon. The one that I'm going to put out on my channel. Is going to be a censored and slightly shorter version of the video, right? I'm really excited for this one, but it's really weird because like I was sitting there, right, and I was making the video, and when I first got all the footage that I was using in the video, I was cracking the hell up, right? But then it's like a joke you've heard too much. Like the first time you hear a joke, you laugh as hard as you can. The next time you hear the joke, it's just not quite the same. And then all of a sudden, it's like the 100th time you've heard the joke, and you're just like, right? That's kind of how I feel about the griefing video, because I was making it. So it's almost making me nervous that it's like, what if it's actually not that funny? Dude, what if it's not that funny, dude? Holy shit, what if I just suck? Like, that's kind of how I'm feeling about it, I'm not going to lie. Any cosplays? Yeah, I do a mean Ed Sheeran. And a pretty good Copper Cab as well. I'm very good at Copper Cab. One moment. What's going on, Rojogan? How you doing, man? I'm just about to get into the New Vegas right now. There we go with that. Whoop. Uh-oh. We're already screwing everything up today, guys. It just ain't working out. No, duh, what am I doing? New Vegas. Alright. Oh, wait. Ah, damn it. I forgot to do something. One moment, please. Alright, there we go. There we go, kid. He is the meanest Ed Sheeran. I'm Ed Sheeran if he could fight. Dude, I would like to get on a track with Copper Cab, and we could start a rap beef with Ed Sheeran. I feel like that'd be good. All right, where are we even at? It's been a while, so I forget exactly what quest we're on. I put a spell on you. Ah, yes, okay. So right now I gotta investigate the late night break-ins. Get the big iron ready, lads. Yes, sir. Oh no, wait, it's around there, isn't it? It's around on the concourse or whatever they call that. If I remember correct, I don't know. Maybe I don't. It has been a little while. All right, hold on. Let's actually investigate the late night break-ins at the Camp McCarran control tower. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I go down here. I gotta see Contreras' punk ass, you know, and then I get to go out back, picking up this machine. This machine is that the M1 Garand? Because I know there's an M1 Garand that you can get that's pre-Gunrunner's Arsenal, right? Like they have the battle rifle, you know, that's the Garand. But then they also had like a unique weapon that was just the Garand that I'm pretty sure you could get from Sergeant Daniel Contreras.
A reliable supplier. Take your pick.
Take your pick. Oh man, I wonder if he's got the you fucking whatever, I'll take that just in case. Super stim pack, I'll take that. He doesn't have any just regular stim packs. I like how he's just got drugs as well. Like, is that official NCR merchandise? Is Psycho and Ultra Jet? Oh yeah, he isn't gonna take Legion money. Oh yeah, I'll give him Dixon's jet. Shit, that's probably cut with paint thinner. Oh yeah. I don't really do the skill magazines because you don't really need them. Lad's life. There might be an explanation for that. What, an explanation for him having the Ultra Jet and shit like that? I mean, he is a shady figure, you know, he is a shady character for sure. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all to figure out that, like, he's selling drugs under the table, you know? Trying to rid myself of all this poison. I don't need drugs, I'm high off life. Alright, oh yeah, I forgot I bought mad of those things. Flamer fuel. 5 flamer fuel, yes. Hopefully now he owes me some money. Good. I don't like giving caps over. I'm also, like, I've been playing almost exclusively Fallout 1 lately. So, like, I'm used to the way that things work in Fallout 1 where you have to literally count. You gotta get the calculator out and be like... You gotta fucking sit there like that and figure out how many caps you owe them. And then you have to use the fucking 3-digit counter thing. You have to put 999 like 5 times if you owe them 5,000, and then you have to give them 5 caps on top of that. You know, it's weird. All right.
Are you implying I have some kind of secret under the table stash I only offer to certain clients? Because that could get a man in trouble.
Yeah, I'm a big dumb idiot. I forgot.
Now you're talking my language. I do have an expanded inventory for people I can trust. If you're willing,
people who gave me 50 caps once.
I could give you access to my stash and at a discount. Many of these items aren't available in the NCR, and you'll be hard-pressed to find them at a better price anywhere else.
Man.
Well, I can't exactly go wandering off the base whenever I want, you know. They're already suspicious. I can hear the MPs now. Gee, Contreras, I didn't know you had so many friends in the gun runners. Speaking of which, guess your first stop. You're just passing a little note to a man named Isaac for me. I want to know which girl he likes.
Alright, you
Great,
fucking
let me know
punk.
what he says.
You're lucky I'm going NCR until it's time to go house. You know, or else I'd fucking knock you the fuck out.
Bye.
How many watches? Yeah, you're right. How many watches does he need? And I like how he's just got a wrench. It's a wrench. Stop turning around, Contreras. He's just got utensils everywhere. It's not even like tools. Like, there's one tool right there. It's a flathead screwdriver. And then there's 2 wrenches that are roughly the same size.
Hey.
Shut the fuck up. Alright, so I'm pretty sure it's out here. I'm pretty sure that's it right there, you know, where my reticle is. Dude, I hope this doesn't get demonetized. I'm not worried about getting the 5 cents, right, from this stream that, like, the 100 to 200 viewers is gonna get me. I'm not worried about the money. I've just noticed that lately, for one reason or another, my shit's been getting demonetized a lot. And I have no clue why half the time, you know? Not to mention I'm getting copyright struck for showing, like, I don't think it was the last one. I think, no, it was the stream I did on Monday, I'm pretty sure. I did a stream on Monday where I was just hanging out, and I showed, like, 40 seconds of a UFC fight from well over 10 years ago. You know, we're talking fucking Pat Barry, and I think his name was, like, Czech Congo, right? Dudes that, like, nobody knows about unless you're actually into MMA and shit like that. Excuse me. And it was a viral clip. And showing that got me popped for fucking copyright by whoever it was. I forget. Let's see if I can hack this. Yeah. What's up, gang? Sorry for being late. That's okay, Alcatraz. We forgive you, bud. He is entrapped in the Fallout world for all eternity. He needs all the watches he can get. Exactly. Oof. Oh, man. Okay. Well, this is actually not a bad thing because it actually helps me out a little bit. T-E-V... shit. Never mind. Alright, I gotta bail out of that. I think I have a key, actually. Yeah, I have a key. Fuck. Yeah, so you know what? Fuck it. If I fuck the thing up. Alright, okay. Oh, no, wait, actually, damn, bro, another. It's cause my science is so bad. Damn. Alright, so it can't be that one. It can't be that one. Can't be that one. Cannot be that one. Cannot be that one. Could pretend. Can't be that one. Man, this is a tough one. Oh! Alright, we did it. We did it, boys. Check out Fallout at 2. It's a Fallout 1 engine conversion that replicates Fallout 1 in 2's engine. That actually sounds interesting. I might like to try that. I have to play Fallout 2 first, though. And I'm actually looking forward to it. And I might have to start playing it without actually completing Fallout 1, because Fallout 1 keeps crashing on me when it gets to this one spot. I'm at the point where I've gotten underneath the cathedral, and I am about to enter the Master's, whatever that thing's called, the Master's Vault, right? And when I end up trying, literally, I get to the threshold, right, where the vault door is opened up, and it just crashes, and it's some kind of like read issue or whatever, you know. It's really strange. What's going on, Akashic? Yeah, Akashic Records. How you doing, man? All right. So Wednesday at... I'm trying to remember military time, dude. Alright, whatever. I know it's Wednesday. Alright, what day is it today? Monday. Alright. Let's go ahead. Oh shit, I don't even have a weapon equipped. Yeah, you know, before we wait, we'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and I'll upgrade this service rifle. X. Yes, sir. And then the hunting rifle as well, now that I think of it. Yes. Alright, perfect. Yeah, it increases. Good. Increased rate of fire, I'll take that. Well, we're gonna go ahead, use that hunting shotgun, because we're in close quarters here. Alright, Audist says, while hacking, you can click everything closed with... Oh, dude, you know what? Yeah, you're right. It's been so, like... The last time I played Fallout before last year, specifically New Vegas and Fallout 3, was, like, getting closer and closer to 10 years ago. So, like, when I got this computer, I started playing Fallout again, right? Because I was like, ooh, like, great, like, fantastic, I can do that again. I don't have to play on fucking PlayStation Plus, right? So, like, there are things that I actually forget about, you know? But anyway, no. Three, yeah, that should be about midnight. Alright, let's see. Alright, so, it's Wednesday, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna wait by the hour. Actually, better yet, you know what? Usually you can see him literally walk out and come over here. So I think what I'll do and then I'll sneak and I'll catch him in the act. Who's got me detected? Oh, this fucking dude right here. Dickhead. Anyway, it was Wednesday, right? I'm not going crazy. It was Wednesday. Let me just double check that. Yeah. Control tower access log. Wednesday, 6:19. Enter. Enter, exit. Huh. Oh, duh. Okay. Alright. Got any hope for Starfield? Sorry if you've answered that before. Starfield, is that the one that Obsidian is putting out? If so, I'm really not 100% sure. I got to be honest with you. I don't know, like that's the thing. I really don't know that much about games in general. I'm not a giga gamer or anything like that. I just kind of play it's like music. I just kind of listen to the music that I listen to. I play the games that I play, you know. Alright, so you know what we're gonna do. We're literally gonna brute force this, so I'm gonna go in there like real early in the morning and I'm just gonna fucking wait 7 days in a row. It's the Bethesda made space game. If it's made by Bethesda, I don't really have that much hope for it, I'm gonna be honest with you, you know. You know, and it's not just some Fallout 76 bullshit or like bandwagoning or anything like that. You know, it's that you fool me once, shame on me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You know, I got Fallout 4. I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. Haha. Just curious what that'll do. Anyway, you know, Fallout 76, no, Fallout 4 happened, wasn't a great game, wasn't as great as it was supposed to be. Fallout 76 happened, luckily I didn't even bother with that. I couldn't bother with it at the time. I didn't even have a console at that time. You know, I had a PS2 for like 5 or 6 years that I would play like on occasion, you know. Boone just chilling. What's up, Boone? Anyway. Yeah, so like when Fallout 76 happened, even if I wanted to get it, which I really didn't, I could not get it. And you know, after that I was just like, wow, okay, so Fallout's probably going down the drain now, you know. Outer Worlds is the one made by Obsidian, and did Tim Kaine work on Outer Worlds? I don't know if he did. I'm curious if he did. I heard that it was supposed to be great, but it actually was not that great, right? I'm not sure, you know, whatever, maybe I'm wrong, but, you know, I think it's interesting. Ever thought of doing fighting games, doing a review on fighting game moves to martial arts? I have thought about something similar to that. I've also thought about reviewing fighting movies. That's something that I would be interested in doing in the next 6 months. I'd like to kind of get, because that's very time consuming, right? Having to sit here. First off, I have to watch a movie because even though I've seen Rocky before, right? I want to make sure that I'm not just going off of memory from the last time I watched it, like however many years ago, right? So, excuse me. I would have to watch Rocky, take notes on it, draft a, whatever it's called, a script. Then I would have to sit in front of a camera. Then I would have to edit it. Like, that's actually kind of a tall order. So it is something I would like to do, but it's not something that I think I can do, like, hey, I'll get started tomorrow, bro. I'll get started on it tomorrow, dude, and it'll be done by Wednesday of this week. It's not gonna be like that. I had a lot of time over the summer to do a lot of different things, and I have a lot of videos that are gonna be coming out that were made this summer, right? So, like, all the way probably till like, I want to say December, you're going to have videos that I made over the summer coming out, right? I have a backlog of stuff. Not all of it's complete. I have to kind of edit this and that and the other thing, right? But, oh, did I hear something? No, it's just fucking boom. Get ahead. Alright. Now, as I said, but yeah, like maybe, you know, maybe closer to when all those videos are gonna be out and stuff like that, I'll end up really trying to go into overdrive working on that, you know. In addition to that, I'm also very, very soon gonna start doing fight reviews. So I don't know if any of you just happen to, if any of you just happen to be MMA fighters or boxers or kickboxers and you want me to review a fight of yours, I can do it either on the channel or I can do it on Patreon. And regardless of whether or not you are a patron, I will obviously, you know, I'll have you be able to have access to the video. You'll get a link, or maybe I'll even Dropbox the file for the video or something like that to you. You know, if you have something like that you want me to review, go ahead and, you know, hit me up about it. We'll figure it out. But other than that, I'm going to be doing things like Fight Circus, which if you don't know what Fight Circus is, you're in for it. Street Beefs. You know, and there's a couple others that I am having a hard time remembering, but I have them written down somewhere. In addition to that, I wouldn't mind doing street fights to one degree or another. But maybe, yeah, not just street fights, but you remember years ago when the Proud Boys and fucking Antifa were getting into it all the time? I wouldn't mind reviewing fights like those, if that's at all possible. It's something that I'm not sure how well it would go down with the whole demonetization and age restricting thing that I was originally kind of bitching about, I want to say 10-15 minutes ago. I don't know how well that would go down, but it would be pretty cool to kind of break down what's going on and how people could have done certain things differently, and what people did right even, and stuff like that. You know, I already did one of those with the Proud Boys and some white nationalist group. I'm pretty sure they were. You know, I think I released that like a month or two ago. You know, and I think it was actually a pretty good job. Not a pretty good job, but a pretty good video is what I meant to say. I think it was a good video, and I think that it's something that I could even put out there, and it might end up hitting the algorithm, and that could get me to blow, you know? Because this is a hobby for me right now, and don't worry, I am going to get going. It's just, I have a hard time playing and getting a thought out at the same time, so I apologize. But this is just a hobby for me right now, but, like, I would like to try and get it to blow up as much as I could at the end of the day, right? You know, I'm cool with 8 viewers, right? Thank you guys for being here, for real. But if I could have 800, 8,000, 8 million. If I could have that many people, right? Why not? You know, I might as well, you know, might as well try and make a little bit of money too, you know? But anyway, would you ever review bum fights? Remember that? You know, funny thing, I've never actually seen bum fights. I've seen a couple, I've seen a couple clips from it and things like that. I know that part of it is that one of the guys, he got bum fights, like, it was either on his forehead or it was on his knuckles. I forget which it was, but you know, I remember that, right? And I remember felony fights as well. I watched a lot of felony fights when I was a kid because that was like, you know, that was new back then when I was in like middle school, and there were people who like, oh, dude, have you seen this? This is crazy, right? Felony Fights is basically King of the Streets, but made in America back when people were still recording shit on camcorders and things like that. You know, but I'm kind of, not that I was ever like pro Felony Fights or pro King of the Streets, but you know, I'm kind of disillusioned with that. You know, it's a you know, it's just it's entertainment for sociopaths, and I'm not a sociopath. So when I watch shit like that, I'm just like, what the fuck is the point of this? At best, I'm like, what the fuck is the point of this? At worst, I'm like, this is disgusting, you know. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna wait. Lukey says, I love Biden. Me too. Me too, pal. He's the most popular president ever. In history. He's the most popular president in history. He won by a landslide of oh shit. Hey, what's good, bro? How you doing? Get back down. Get the fuck back down. Anyway. I'm wasting ammo. I gotta quit wasting ammo on Boone. I just want Curtis to get his ass the fuck over here. You know? Like, I'm waiting on Curtis, but he's not coming because I forget exactly what day of the week he gets here and what time, right? And I don't want to sit here, like, on my phone. You know, like, well, when does Captain Curtis get here? I forget. Yes, hit the like button. Thank you very much, Lukey. I really appreciate that. Again, you know, if anybody who likes these, I greatly appreciate. Especially because I'm trying to test certain things out. Like I'm sharing these things to certain places at certain times and stuff like that. And I'm trying to see like if there's any difference and also like where most of my, where most of the viewers on these things comes from and stuff like that. Still waiting for the Wii Sports boxing video. Dude, if I could find a Wii for mad cheap that also has Wii Sports, I will do a boxing video. I will, dude. I'll do a straight up review on whether or not Wii Sports boxing is like a good workout for boxers. I will do that, you know. And as I remember it, I think it's not the worst thing in the world for somebody to do. Right? It's actually surprisingly dexterous, right? Even though obviously it's lacking in certain areas. But, excuse me. Jeez. To my recollection, the controls aren't that bad. Anyway. Alright, so 619. I would assume this is P. We gotta actually do the fucking math here. Alright, so 6:19 a.m. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna look at the... Alright, Tuesday, 102, exit, 115. It's probably Tuesday. Either that or it's Monday, because there's a 1 a.m. enter and exit. And then out of nowhere, for some reason, the log is truncated. I don't even know what truncated means, I'll be honest with you. It probably means, like, ends abruptly or something like that. So, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna try one more thing before I cop out like a fucking bitch. And I, what do I do? Hold on. As I said, we're gonna try one more thing before I cop out and I start Googling shit, you know, because I know you guys don't want to just sit here and watch me fucking wait the whole time. You know, I know you came here for the mindless violence. That's why I was shooting Boone. All right. Oh wait, hold on. Shortened. Okay, so truncated. That probably means that I think it ends on, it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I don't know. Maybe it's like Thursday or something like that. All right. Regardless. Let's go ahead and double check just to be sure. All right. So yeah, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So Thursday through Sunday is completely it's been truncated, right? So I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of thing on one of those days. Regardless, though, I just want to double check here. So 102 to 115, 105 to 123. Okay, so what time is it now? It's 12:27. Okay. Hey Scott, sorry if you've already been asked this, but was it a low blow against Usyk? I gotta be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure, and I don't feel that I can really answer that in a legitimate way. And the reason why is because even though I did see the highlight, I didn't see the entire fight, and I also don't know what the rules are. The rules in a boxing match can actually vary a little bit, right? You have some instances where you'll have standing 8, other times you won't have standing 8. And there's a bunch of different like little regulations and rules and things like that need to be agreed upon. And I don't know, like there's a potential that that was not considered a low blow by the rules, but the referee called it one, or the other way around, right? That it was a low blow by the rules and the referee called it, but everybody else is like, grr, right? I will say that I do have a bit of an issue with how high boxers wear their trunks a lot of the time, okay? You see dudes, they wear them up to here, right? Like, you can't see, but the floating ribs, right? So, like, if I was wearing boxing trunks, right, they'd be, like, up to here on me. You have dudes who wear their shit that high, and it's like, that's bullshit, That's absolutely ridiculous. And the thing is, you're wearing a cup underneath that too, and not like an athletic cup, but the shits that like they're basically like armor. There's like a thing of like padding, and then the actual dick part kind of hangs down here. That's extra padding that is not only not necessary, but it shouldn't be there in my opinion. You don't see that in MMA. You see it in bare knuckle boxing sometimes, and I feel that that's not okay. And it just creates confusion. It creates an environment where it's just like annoying, right? Oh shit. Damn it. Whatever. Wait, what? Oh, dude. All right, you know what? I'm copping out, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna look this up because I'm tired. I'm tired of sitting here waiting. Lucky you're cute, Rex. I swear, bro. I don't care about Boone. I'll blast Boone, but I don't want to have to hit Rex. Anyway, yeah, but at the end of the day, really, like, it doesn't affect me that much. Some people they get upset and shit like that. Because they like this fighter, or they don't like that fighter, or whatever, like, alright, whatever, I don't really pay attention to boxing like that. I literally know more about influencer boxing than I do regular boxing today, just because regular boxing to me is just not that captivating, if I'm just being 100% honest with you. I know, I'm the combat sports guy, I'm supposed to know everything about everything, no matter what. Hold on. Sorry, I'm literally reading this. Alright. Okay. So, I have to wait till about 12:30, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna go ahead. Boxing is just not that captivating for me. So even when there is some kind of a controversy or anything like that, I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever, dude. Who cares? It just kind of is what it is. There we go. All right. Yeah, Curtis can be seen walking at about 2:55 a.m. So, alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, boys, let's hide. Okay, yeah. Alright, so you know what? I think I know what I have to do now. This is going off the rails. I'm fucking up in the game because I forgot that this is one of those quests that is like really just oh shit. Okay. Alright, that's him. Oh shit, that's him. Fuck, shit. Oh no. Oh damn it. Bro. Anyway. Yeah, so at the end of the day, like, if it was a low blow, all right, nothing bad happened. If it wasn't a low blow, then all right, like, whatever, you know. At the end of the, like, here's the thing about here's the thing about here's the thing about combat sports, right? Like, and this is kind of giving me pause as to how and all right, there he is, there he is. This is the thing about combat sports that is kind of giving me pause in terms of my own fighting career, right? Like, I do want to fight again, don't get me wrong. I'm a little bit big to be fighting right now, though. If I was to fight, I would be fighting in the heavyweight division. I am 6 feet tall. That's not short, but considering that a lot of these guys in the heavyweight division are like 6'3", 6'4", and they're built for that. Like me, like I'm a big burly dude, but when you get a dude who's like Sam's size, for instance, right? It is insane to see the way that they're able to use their strength. It's something that I don't 110% have because, truthfully, I'm more cut out for between 170 and 185, maybe 200, right? So to have to fight somebody who's 6'4", 250. Oh.
What are you doing here? You don't have clearance. I don't know what you mean.
Oh, yeah? That fucking stupid ass look on your face. I'm gonna blow it straight off. There we go. The hell is with this leg? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Yes. What was I gonna say? Oh, hold on. Would you guys get the fuck out of the way? What are you guys good for? I took them out all by myself. You guys sitting there hanging around, you fucking idiot. Anyway. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I didn't take that bloody mess perk for no reason. Anyway. So, bottom line, I do want to fight again, right? But I gotta lose weight. Now, the thing that's keeping me from really looking at my fighting career the same way that I did when I originally started fighting is because I realized that there have been so many champions, right, in just, say, the welterweight division, which is where I would end up fighting. So many champions that they come in the game, and at the time, they're considered to be one of the best in the world. Everybody loves them, everybody respects them. And then they lose, and everyone's like, he was never that good, dude. Yeah, it was alright, I guess, but he was never really that good, bro. The same thing's gonna happen with Kamaru Usman, right? Everybody was like, whoa, he's the greatest. Put some spec on his name, right? People were saying that bullshit about Usman. I never was. I always saw Usman for what he was, right? A fucking champion, yeah. I mean, he had the belt, but not a fun guy to watch. Not a good personality, really just an unlikable fucking dude, right? But you have this weird black supremacist, like, contingent that, like, they swear he's, like, you know, the God's gift to MMA and the world, right? But, you know, that's another conversation to be had. Everybody's going to start shitting on Kamaru Usman very soon, if it hasn't already happened, right? And the reason why is because there's no loyalty in this game. There's no loyalty among thieves. You know, there's no actual legitimate appreciation. You're hot until you're not, and when you're not, you suck, and nobody wants anything to do with you. Fighting is a very what have you done for me lately sort of game. You know? And then in addition to that, there's really no loyalty. Like I said, there's no honor among thieves. And on one hand, I can understand that, but like, here, you know what? Story time. I actually know somebody I used to know somebody, I used to train with them, they were out of my gym, who was a very high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner, and she still currently is. She's, like, crazy good, scary good, right? Now this girl, she was at our gym for I want to say 3 or 4 years. We loved her. You know, she was like family to us. All right, she was like family, bro. She ends up dipping the fuck out one day without saying goodbye, right? And we don't know what's going on with her. She was in a situation where she was actually like somebody at our gym. She wasn't just like a girl who was really good at jiu-jitsu. She was like, she had access to certain things, you know, social media. She had passwords and stuff like that. And she just up and leaves without actually telling us like what's going on, right? So we're not sure of what the deal is. We think that maybe she just needs to go train somewhere else for a minute to get ready for a tournament that she wanted to do, because our gym, it was like right after COVID, right? We were kind of having a hard time getting everything back together, right? And I text this girl and I'm trying to get an answer out of her because like I care about my gym. I want my gym to do well. I don't own the gym. When I say it's my gym, I don't mean it's like my gym. I mean, it's a place that I've put countless amounts of blood, sweat, and tears into. So to see us in a situation where it's like, what the hell, this person who isn't here anymore has the password to this and that, and we can't access this other thing, and we're having trouble with that. You know, like, I put the team on my back and I tried to get an answer out of this bitch. And she just gave me like mad attitude. She was just a bitch about it. She was like, look, I want to be a champion. And to be a champion, you have to train like a champion. She's like talking to me like that when I'm like just trying to get her to tell me whether or not she's coming back so that we can move forward, mind you. Not to be like, you're leaving? Oh no, don't leave. Just literally like, yo, like, if you're gonna go, you gotta let us know and you gotta give us back the shit that we got. So that you can fucking like, you know, move on and we can move on. Right? So that we're not waiting on your ass to decide whether or not you're coming back, right? She gives me this shit. She's like extremely rude to me on the way out, right? And she runs off to a gym down south where it's a very high-level gym. It's very well-known. I'm not going to say what gym it is because I don't even want to take the chance, you know. I want to respect this girl's privacy, right? Especially because I do have a feeling that there's some kind of illicit activity involved. Not like illicit, like illegal, but, you know, I steroids are big in jiu-jitsu. I'll just say that much. All right, steroids are a big thing in jiu-jitsu. And the owner of that gym that she ended up running down to, he actually got banned from the IBJJF for steroids, right? So kind of makes you wonder, right? And then you see certain changes in this girl that typically, you know, a girl is not going to go through. You know, she's got a little bit more muscle mass than you would typically expect a woman to have and things like that, right? And this is a pretty high T girl to begin with, right? But not so much high T that you think that she could potentially be juicing, right? But I'm explaining this, right, just to kind of get across the point that, like, this girl left a place where people loved her, respected her, right? They wanted to see her do well, and it's not like she left respectfully. It's not like she left her keys on the counter and was like, hey, bye everybody, thank you so much, I'm never gonna forget you, right? She left and then we ceased to exist, right? And she still had all our shit, mind you. She runs down to that gym that I was referring to where it almost, I'm not saying it definitely is, but it almost looks like potentially, possibly, maybe she's on steroids now, right? She pisses off the people who loved her dearly. She runs away from her family, basically. And then on top of that, she does really, really well in jiu-jitsu. But here's the thing. If I said her name, you wouldn't know who she is. You would have no fucking clue who she is. You'd be like, who? And if you Googled her, she probably wouldn't even come up. Because she's probably not even the most well-known person with her name. Right? So sitting here, right, after years of thinking to myself, like, dude, I'm gonna be a champion, bro. I'm gonna be a contender, dude. Right? Slowly but surely, as time went on, that morphed, right? And when I say slowly but surely, I mean over the course of, like, a couple of years when I first started fighting, I realized, like, you know what, I should probably slow my roll a little bit, right? I kind of realized more and more that, like, nah, nobody actually gives a shit, you know? People who say that they're going to be with you, they will up and leave just at a moment's notice for one reason or another, right? And could there be more to that story? Maybe. It wouldn't surprise me if there was, but like everything that I know, it basically was just her deciding one day, I'm done with this place, and running off, right? Excuse me. And regardless of what happened, excuse me. I had a big lunch today. So, it's coming back up. Regardless of what happened, like, she could have and should have been, like, a lot more respectful about it and everything like that. But she was not. She was extremely disrespectful, right? So, you have all these people who, like, in order to get to the top, they have to be, like, scumbags. They have to go to a gym in, like, Omaha, Nebraska, right? And they get really fucking good. And then they make it to the UFC, and then they run down to Florida, and they leave the gym in Omaha, Nebraska, and they never talk about that place anymore. That place doesn't matter, doesn't make a difference. They don't go back to visit it at all or anything like that, right? And it happens everywhere. It happens in boxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, fucking everything, dude. It's crazy to see, and it's not something that I am necessarily 100% a fan of. And because of that, it kind of gave me pause in terms of like my fighting career. I realized that if I was to really pursue it in that way, I might have to run off and leave people at a moment's notice without even saying bye and acknowledging that they exist from that point on, right? Because, hey, like, if I want to get really good, I got to go down to fucking Coconut Creek and go to American Top Team, which is not the gym that she goes to. It's just a gym that you see a lot of people running off to go to and things like that, right? It's insane the way the fight game operates. It's insane the way people operate when they're in the fight game and things like that. And really, it's all kind of a funnel, right? These gyms act as a funnel where if the talent is all spread out here across the United States, you have gyms that operate as funnels where they kind of narrow down, and a lot of that talent tries to pack into that funnel. And that's why you see Extreme Couture or Syndicate or TriStar. In my region, it's like Sitya Tong and Lausanne's. Especially Sitya Tong, though. You see a bunch of dudes who just start going to sit. Or American Top Team, and things like that. And like, I'm not begrudging these gyms for their success in any way, shape, or form. Like, I don't think people are just scumbags just because they're successful, right? But the way that some people act regarding trying to seek out that success, it turns them into a scumbag, right? And they lose a piece of themselves that they really should not have given up in pursuit of that success, And again, to bring it back around to the original point, right? It's all fleeting. It's all futile because you're going to have the title. You're going to have the belt for as long as you have it. And then you're going to lose. And then people are going to be like, he's fucking washed up, dude. He was never even that good in the first place, bro. That's what people are going to end up saying. And then what are you going to have? If you're lucky, you made a little bit of money. If you're lucky. Nobody's making money in fucking jiu-jitsu, though. You got Gordon Ryan, and that's it. He's the money maker. That's it. Right? Everybody else, they own gyms and, they run seminars and things like that, and that's how they make their money. But nobody's making money off competitions, right? And a lot of people, most people aren't making money even in the UFC. At least not enough money as to where when they retire and they have pent-up brain damage waiting to unleash itself, they don't have to worry about going to a job and trying to be bossed around by some fucking punk. Some fucking punk who would get his ass beat if it really came down to it, right? You don't have anything on the other side of it. And this girl is not going to have much on the other side of it either. And, like, I don't know if she doesn't realize that. I don't know if she's okay with it. I don't know if she's got... Because she's pretty young. I think she's, like... she's pretty young. She's only in her early 20s. Me, I'm in my late 20s now. So I'm kind of, I've kind of come to this conclusion. But I don't know if she's going to come to it or not. Things might be a little bit too good for her right now. But like, I don't know, maybe she's got something that she's gonna be doing at some point, right? Maybe she's going to college now, or maybe she's looking into college or the military or whatever. You know, whatever it is, good for her. I don't wish anything bad on her by any means at all. You know, but like, she's not gonna have much to show for it on the other side. And this is a girl who, like, again, like, she is high level. She is a world champion, a multiple time American champion. You know, I pushed her to wrestle among other people. It was me and like 3 or 4 other people who really pushed her to wrestle her senior year. She ended up winning the girls state championship, but it was COVID year. It was COVID, so fucking they didn't have the national championship or anything like that. But like, even with all the accolades, it's like, who cares? Nobody cares about jiu-jitsu. Nobody's gonna care about you. Nobody cares about you now. When you get your black belt, if you're still able to replicate that amount of success, nobody's gonna care about you. And part of it is gonna be because it's a women's sports thing, right? Like, women's sports is not to the same degree of elite as men's sports, for one thing. But if there's so few competitors that are known in the jiu-jitsu world, right, for the men's divisions, what makes you think that, like, you're gonna actually be able to break through as a female competitor? What makes you think that? It's simply not gonna happen. You know, again, this is a girl who won a world championship, but when she tried to wrestle her senior year, again, because me and other people pushed her to, she would lose to the guys who have only been wrestling for 4 years and are just like random dudes who they're going to go off to college and they're not even going to try to wrestle. They're just going to start fucking partying, you know? When I said she won the state title, like I said, she won the girls' state title. She was still getting her ass beat by a bunch of guys 90% of the time, you know? So, like, I guess what I'm trying to say overall is that when it comes to fighting, it's all fleeting. I'm not that worried about anything in terms of fighting. I'm not worried about my legacy. I'm not worried. That's why if I had the opportunity, I'd get on a Misfits card. If there was a Misfits card that I felt would be good to get on and I was able to do so, I'd get on it. Because what do I care if the people in my region specifically are like, dude, like, why are you doing that? It's like, fucking cuz I want to get paid, bro. I want to get paid and I want to try and make a name for myself. And I know dudes who, they are 15, 20 fights in their career. They made it to the Ultimate Fighter, to the finale, right? They were in the, I know a dude who made it to, who was on the Ultimate Fighter. He was in the finale. He was undefeated up until the finale. He lost the finale. That was the first fight he had ever lost between his amateur and his pro career. Legit, amateur career, undefeated. Pro career, undefeated. Right? Fucking, this dude made it to the Ultimate Fighter. For some reason, they didn't sign him. And now he's still trying to make it to the UFC. And it's like, when's that kid gonna get thrown a bone? You know? Nobody cares about that guy, though. Because at the end of the day, fucking, it's all fleeting. And if you aren't hot right now, then you practically don't exist. And if you do exist and you're not hot right now, then you're not getting the respect that you fucking deserve, you know? But anyway.
Something I can do for you?
Damn, I'm sorry, Scott. The hardcore internet MMA fans will always appreciate the stand and bangers of the sport. Yeah, it's nice, you know? And that's another thing about current day MMA is that there's no more, like, scrappy dudes. It's all dudes that just want to kind of fucking, like, you know, it's all about strategy. It's more so that the coaches are fighting than the actual fucking than the actual fighters, you know, because the coaches are sitting there like, all right, here's gonna be your strategy, and then these dudes, they stick to that strategy no matter what. They're getting their ass beat and they're still trying to make that strategy work, you know, and it's not working, and they look like they suck, but they don't. You know, it's just that they're not thinking for themselves too much, and they're not letting their hands go. They're letting their fucking coach think for them a little bit too much, you know. Not to mention the fact that everybody, and again, this kind of goes into the whole "there's no honor among thieves" thing. You see so many dudes who they just fight jobbers when they're on the regional scene, and then they get thrown in the UFC and they get trashed, and it's like, well, because these are the first real challenges that they've had in their entire careers, at least since their amateur careers, you know. That's the funny thing, is that your amateur career when you're an early pro is actually harder than your pro career. Your first 5 to 7 fights of your pro career, sometimes more, are going to actually be easier than your entire amateur career. Because with the amateurs, typically people are a little bit less choosy, right? You just kind of get paired up with whoever you get paired up with, you know? And nobody's going to fly somebody in to fight an amateur, right? You're not going to have some dude who's like an amateur jobber, an amateur tomato can or journeyman or whatever, who like, he's going to fly in from fucking Idaho, you know, to fight you. That's not how it works. You just kind of fight whoever's around, you know? But regardless, honor among crackheads for BBL.
Yes, what is it?
You haven't beat this game yet? Nope. I thought I was supposed to speak to Shu. Oh.
No? What happened? Curtis, something's not right. He came to me today saying he was worried about the monorail. Had me put him in charge of the inspection crew. Listen, you've got to get to the monorail. If it's been sabotaged, we're completely crippled here. Go.
Oh. Time to go.
Need a medic.
Shut up, Boone. You're literally in a fucking facility. You can go get the medic. Go get the medic, dickhead. You got a monorail to save. Didn't realize people took steroids for BJJ, dude. Everybody is juicing in jiu-jitsu, bro. Uh-oh. 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 Oops. Whoopsie. Damn. That sucks. Alright, whatever. Shut up, bro. Alright. Yeah, dude, steroids are such a big problem in jiu-jitsu. It's crazy. If you compare the physiques of dudes from the 90s that were in jiu-jitsu to nowadays, right? Or like, you know, the 80s and 90s to nowadays, you notice there is a huge difference, even in terms of like the heavyweights and things like that. You know, Gordon Ryan is very well known for allegedly being a juicer, to the point where like you'll ask him and he'll just like avoid the question and things like that. He actually, there was a controversy recently. I don't remember exactly what it was, because I really don't pay that close attention. I just happen to catch things randomly. But there was a controversy semi-recently where he wanted to fight, right? Meaning he wanted to grapple with somebody, and he wanted the dude to sign a drug test clause, right? That would only apply to him. Gordon was going to sign a contract without a drug test clause. So he was literally allowed to fucking juice if he wanted to. There was going to be no drug test for him, right? And I believe he ended up saying something like steroids are not illegal in jiu-jitsu when somebody confronted him about that. Like, Gordon Ryan is kind of a fucking fraud when it comes down to it, if I'm just being 100% honest with you. And he's somebody that in a straight-up grappling match would maul me. He would murk me. I am fully aware of that. I'm not like, oh, dude, he fucking sucks, bro. I'd kick his ass. But in a real fight, I would fucking... the things I would do to Gordon Ryan in a real fight, right? But in a grappling match, he's got me, right? And that's why Gordon Ryan doesn't actually fight for real, is because he knows that he would get drug tested, for one thing, right? But for another thing, he knows that a lot of his shit is just not going to be that good, you know? Everybody knows Gordon Ryan is, like, notorious for being, like, a scumbag in jiu-jitsu, you know? Could he be, like, a really nice guy? Sure, maybe. But when it comes to jiu-jitsu competition, he's, like, well known for being a piece of shit. To the point where he'll be like, we're going to sign 2 different contracts. You're going to get drug tested. I'm not going to get drug tested. Oh, why am I not going to get drug tested? Because doping is not illegal in jiu-jitsu. So there. Like, that's scumbag behavior, you know, and I don't like him. And I think it really says something that he is the most prominent guy in jiu-jitsu, or as he likes to call it, submission grappling, but he trains under jiu-jitsu guys, right? I don't think it's a coincidence that he is the most prominent grappler in the grappling world today. I think it's something that is really indicative of the type of person that you could expect to see come out of jiu-jitsu. If not a steroid-using dickhead, just some other kind of dickhead, right? Bottom line. But anyway.
What happened? God damn it. How could I have let this happen?
God damn it.
Sooner, before he got to the monorail. Still.
Yeah, if only.
Has been
Too bad you fucking didn't.
And you deserve to be compensated
Idiot.
for it. The NCR appreciates the work you've done. Will there be anything else?
I don't know. You got anything for me? I guess that's it. Alright. Off into the wastes. Sam said that the toughest guy in the jiu-jitsu gym is the toughest guy who's scared to death of being hit in the face. Yes, it is 100% true. You know? The best fighter in a jiu-jitsu gym, right, is the worst fighter in an MMA gym. And there are jiu-jitsu gyms. You see, there's more and more gyms popping up that don't have any form of striking, that are just like pure gi jiu-jitsu. They also do no gi, but their bread and butter really is that gi jiu-jitsu. And, you know, they only do grappling there. That's it, you know. That would have been unthinkable in the 2000s, you know, maybe not the 90s and things like that. But, like, in the 2000s and the 2010s and stuff like that, that would have been unthinkable because everybody associated jiu-jitsu with MMA. I don't even know where I'm going right now, bro. But everybody associated jiu-jitsu with MMA. So if you wanted to have a jiu-jitsu gym, you also had to have some kind of, like, striking with it. But jiu-jitsu has become its own industry separate from MMA. Separate from the industry that ended up making it popular. And that's because jiu-jitsu evolved in the wrong way. You know, jiu-jitsu evolved into a game, and that's why you see the situations that you see currently. Let's see what quests we have. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna go back to the Crimson Caravan. Wait, I thought I already. Oh, all right, shit. Master Chim is the toughest, dude. Master Chim, he was great in that early days Hide Wars video. That was great. You know, I hope to get to meet that guy one day. I feel like he's probably a cool guy, but you know, it'd be really cool to you know, it'd be cool to see him again, especially now that Sam is. I won't say that he's utilizing MMA shit in his content heavily or anything like that. Like, really, there's like been a couple of times he had dust bangers and stuff like that. You know, but like. It'd be nice to see another, it'd just be nice to see Master Chim, because he's actually, like, a really funny dude. You know, independent of any MMA shit or anything like that, you know? Wait, what should it have evolved to? It should have evolved into something that was similar to what, Eddie Bravo has, right? Or Charles Oliveira. You know, it should have evolved into an art where you're trying your best to avoid getting hit while also hunting for submissions. And if you can't find a submission and you're getting hit too much, you stand up from the bottom. You know, you use your legs to create space and you technical stand up, or you push them off, right? Like, Dan Hooker versus the last guy that he fought. I remember this. Like, I was sitting there watching it with the wife, and I'm talking, like, I think I might have been going on a rant about jiu-jitsu at the time. But basically, Dan Hooker was on bottom, and he used his legs to push the dude away and then stand back up. And I was like, you see that? I was like Leo DiCaprio in that meme, you know, sitting on the couch pointing at the TV. You know, that was me. Because that's the way that that's what jiu-jitsu should have become. But if you see, like, there was a Gracie that fought semi-recently in MMA. Not MMA, the UFC, which, I mean, that's MMA.
Yes? Something.
Shut up. And it was, like, embarrassing. You know, jiu-jitsu has become embarrassing in terms of
From Alice. I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a...
Yeah.
Was there anything...
Hell out of here. Anyway, we'll go ahead. We'll do the Crimson Caravan right now, and then we'll see where everything goes, because we are actually over an hour. But you know, I don't need a like. What the hell's going on here? Anyway, I don't need to like shut down shop right away, right? What I was saying though, like, jiu-jitsu became too much of a game where like it's all about what kind of weird rolling shit you can do. You know, what kind of weird berimbolo, worm guard, whatever, you know, you can do and things like that. You know, you can actually see some of... I actually have a video that I'm going to be doing where I clarify some of the things I ended up saying about jiu-jitsu in another video that I ended up creating. It's going to go more in depth into what I really meant and how I really feel about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in the modern day, as well as the people behind it. And in addition to that, the video that's going to be released this Monday, I'm going to be talking about a catastrophic injury that ended up occurring. I actually found out about this through watching Sam's streams one day. I was on my way home from work and he happened to be streaming, and I was like, hey, I might as well tune in, right? I'm you know, give me some easy listening for the drive home, right? And somebody asked him about a broken neck that led to quadriplegia, right? In a jiu-jitsu studio, and there was video of it, and I actually ended up it was actually like a big thing in the jiu-jitsu world. It was like big, like everybody was talking about it. I ended up discussing what happened, how it could have been avoided, and not necessarily how it could have been avoided, but some of the lessons that could be learned. And one of those lessons is that there's a general hubris in the jiu-jitsu world where everybody thinks that they can just watch like some shit they saw on the internet, and then they can go in and they can try it on the white belt, and if they fuck the white belt up, if they fuck the trial class white belt up, then, oh, haha, oh, man, look at me. I'm just a quirky little purple belt. I skip warm-ups, and I hurt people. Haha, right? Like, that's the general attitude that a lot of people have that I can't fucking stand. I despise it, you know? Like, people really get hurt bad, you know, in, like, ways that are not good. You are fucking around with things that maim, cripple, and sometimes kill. You gotta treat it that way. But there's a lot of douchebags that think like, oh, haha, I'm a shark. The ground is my ocean. Most people don't know how to swim. That means I get to beat up on this trial class white belt. Haha. He, haha, ha, ho. It's like disgusting, you know? It's gross. Anyway. What's up, Allie? What's up, Allie McClaffs?
Welcome back.
Yes. Wasn't Henner Gracie involved in the lawsuit saying that Gracie Jiu-Jitsu was better than BJJ? No, he basically just said that, like, yeah, what that instructor did was not a good thing to do to a white belt, you know? Like, because the move that he tried was a move that, for one thing, like, he botched it, like, completely and totally, right? But it's also a move that you don't really need to be doing to a white belt, somebody who doesn't really know what that is and things like that. And because of that, a lot of scumbags in the jiu-jitsu world were like, grr, I'm mad at Henner now. And it's like, you fucking idiot. What's he supposed to do? What's he supposed to do? Nah, it's all good. Actually, the dude who's crippled now, the dude who can't move his arms and legs, yeah, he's actually just a pussy who needs to get good. That's like, dude, everybody does that move to everybody all the time. You shouldn't give him any money for his physical and emotional trauma that has left him unable to work and have fucking kids and enjoy his life anymore. Like, that's what a lot of people wanted. They wanted to sell out that poor kid. His name was like Greener or something like that. Jack Greener, I believe. And it was just disgusting. And that's the exact type of shit that I'm talking about, where like the jiu-jitsu community has this incestuous relationship with itself where they treat it like it's the mafia, where like if you do or say anything that could potentially have ramifications that affect jujitsu as a whole, then like you just have to shut up and let the guy who has had his life irreparably changed, irreparably damaged, right? You have to let the guy who's had his life irreparably damaged by negligence just get fucked. It's like it's disgusting, and that's why I talk shit about jiu-jitsu. That's why I talk shit about jiu-jitsu practitioners. It's not all of them. I'm one myself. I wouldn't do it if I didn't like it, but I love jiu-jitsu. I hate what the community has become. And I've been in it for about a decade now, right? A little bit earlier, if you want to count the no-gi that I did when I was a sophomore in high school. I remember back then compared to now, and it was a completely different landscape. And it actually confused the hell out of my black belt, because he saw what I posted and he asked me about it, and he's like, that's weird, because like I've always like gotten the opposite impression, like I met Gabriel Gonzaga. Gabriel Gonzaga's in Connecticut, right? Same thing with Glover Teixeira, Alex Pereira, right? But like my coach talks about guys that he met well over a decade ago. These guys that were like big jiu-jitsu practitioners and shit like that, and he's like, yeah, they were always like really cool, really good people. And it's like, yeah, that was like 10 years ago, before jiu-jitsu became what it is today. That was back when people were in it for the love of the game. You were in it for the love of the game back then. Fucking nowadays, you're in it because you want to wear spandex and, roll around and show your butthole to people, but still try and make the claim that you're some kind of warrior. You train twice a week. Oh, that means you're a warrior. Oh, man, yeah. Fucking foolish, dude. It's ridiculous. But anyway, nerds took over the BJJ world. Yes, they did, unfortunately. And it's disgusting what they did. There is a lot of nerd rage, and there is a lot of morality of the weak, right? That whole Nietzschean thing, where a weak person all of a sudden is given a taste of strength or power or anything else, and they immediately start to abuse it because there's nerd rage that's involved, where they're like, grr, I'm mad that this person called me dumb, so now I'm gonna kill their dog. There's like weird shit like that, It's crazy.
Well, you've proven yourself reliable so far. Would you be interested in more important jobs?
Sure thing.
As much as I like to handle matters personally, I can't be everywhere at once. There is a negotiation with a smaller trading outfit that I'd like resolved as quickly as possible. There's also the matter of Henry Jameson, an employee whose services I'd rather do without. His family connections make it difficult, however. And finally, I need someone to acquire the Gunrunners.
Oh yeah, I gotta break into the Gunrunners.
This job
We'll do a
is
couple of these, and then I'll probably end up getting
no
off.
doubt.
Unless they go like really quick, in which case I'll go
The
ahead and
Jamesons are very
I'll do
wealthy
all of them.
ranchers
But
back in Redding,
we'll finish the
California, and
this
significant
bitch.
investors in the Crimson Caravan Company. I was
Crimson
pressured
Caravan.
into
We'll finish
posting
that up.
young Henry is the manager of the New Vegas branch. As you can see, he wasn't exactly cut out for the job. He was much more interested in gambling and prostitutes, and because of his family, I can't simply fire him. Henry needs to be convinced to quit, one way or another. I won't have a useless employee on the company payroll.
All right. Yeah, you know what?
Thank you. Was there something else?
I forget if you can take all of them at once or if
It's
it's
been
just
a
one at a time. Oh yeah, let's pull out a gun that's actually gonna do well at oh no, it's my hunting rifle. All right, sweet. I love the rifling on the barrel that you get when you add the whatever it's called. I forget what it was. That thing with the stuff. Oh shit. Okay. Alright. Just running in line. Oh yeah, I gotta get the Euclid's C finder, E finder, whatever the hell it's called. The hell are you idiots doing here? They're literally thugs. I gotta take care of them, you know? I can't just not do that. I'm a good boy. Oh, shit. I'm not used to having to use the keyboard because Fallout 1 is really fun and I enjoy the hell out of it, don't get me wrong, but it really is just a fucking point and click game. Like, it, no joke, is just a point and click game at its finest. Where the fuck you running?
What do you need?
Fuck you mean, what do I need? You better... Yeah, that's right, you bitch. You're on the other side of that fucking door. Yeah, you're lucky. I'd be fucking hiding too.
Hungry?
Alright,
Horny?
Thug Hunter, yes, thug status. Shaken. Exactly. There we go.
I've got my eye on you.
Who said that? Yeah, well, fucking... My nuts are in your face. What are you gonna do? What are you, one of them now, Boone? Hanging out with them? Aw, man, it's lagging like a motherfucker. Where's the fucking, where's that kid? Here he is.
Shove off. You're making my luck turn bad. Fuck no. No matter what that old bitch McLafferty says, my dad said I could be in charge of the New Vegas branch. Besides, I got into a little money trouble with the Omertas. If I quit the Crimson Caravan, how am I supposed to get the money to gamble? I want my debt with the Omertas paid off. And I want one of those severance package things. Yeah, big one.
Oh, boy.
You do that. And tell the old bitch to pay up quick, you hear?
I should fucking kill you. I'm a good boy. I keep the streets clean. The old New Vegas teabag, exactly. There we go. Oh yeah, but as I was saying, like, Fallout 1 is a point-and-click game. It really is. You know, it's like a complicated point-and-click game that is full of, like, really fun things and stuff like that, right? And it, you know, it really is a product of the constraints that were put on it, and they really just tried to see how much they could pack into something with the constraints that it had on it, which it turned out brilliantly. But, like, because of that, now that I'm playing New Vegas again for the first time since last week, I'm like, I'm just fucking sitting here, like, pressing random fucking buttons.
Welcome back. Yes, but at significant cost. I understand you not only agreed that the company pay off his gambling debts, but he also gets severance. I'm disappointed with
One of
this
the
outcome.
perks doubles
What's
their...
done?
Oh, that's what the magazines are good for, skill checks. One of the perks doubles their effect. Yeah. No, you're right, you know. That is what the magazines are good for. I know that. It's just that I hate having to lug them around, you know, and then I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, I have a magazine for this, and I read the magazine. It's just annoying to me, so I don't bother with it.
Very well. There's a small trading outfit, Cassidy Caravans, that I'm interested in acquiring. They've been rather competitive, so it's time to buy them out. I have it on good authority that the owner, Cass, wants out of the caravan business. Cass frequently trades with the NCR, so you'll likely find her at the Mojave outpost. The quality of the Gunrunners' armaments is due to their manufacturing process. They craft all weapons on site. I want to know the secrets of their manufacturing process, which means you'll need to find some way to get inside their heavily guarded factory. I would greatly prefer that you perform this job undetected and without killing anyone, if it can be helped.
Damn kids. Damn kids. Alright,
Hey,
Of course we're gonna steal from the gun runners. Why not? You know. I'm gonna have to get a stealth boy, though. Actually, I might have a stealth boy. Do I have a stealth boy? I have 3 stealth boys. All right, perfect. I ain't gonna steal. I ain't gonna steal from the gun runners right away. Man, I died right away. The rats at the start fucked me up. Didn't know I could use my pistol. Yeah, like Fallout is one of those weird games where it's like, if you don't get lucky, you might actually get fucked up right at the beginning, and then you just lose interest in the game. Because that's what happened to me like a couple of times. I tried to play Fallout New Vegas. I tried to play Fallout 1 when I was in my senior year of high school, right? But the thing is, my laptop, the one I had at the time, I didn't even have Steam on it. I literally bought like physical copies of 1 and 2. And I believe there might have been another one, actually, too. I think there might have been, like, another one that ended up coming with it, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I tried to play 1, and it was, like, all fucked up. Like, the screen was completely black, right? And I would have... Basically, it would be completely black screen except for where my character was. And when I would move, it would be like, all of a sudden the screen would light up in the path that I was moving. So if you had a completely black screen and my character was here and it moved, you would see fucking like, you'd see the map, but then the rest of it would still be black, if it makes sense, right? I don't know if I got Fallout Tactics. I do have Fallout Tactics though, and I actually played it and it's like mad good. I actually really like Fallout Tactics. Maybe we'll play it one day.
Looking for trouble? They want to buy Cassidy caravans? Don't they know it's burned to ash? No. Even times being what they are. Not sure I'm looking to sell. Even for all the whiskey in Reno. If someone came up to you and offered you 1,000 caps for your name, would you take it? Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to hear your answer anyway. Point is, I made the caravan what it is. It's mine. Alice McLafferty, eh? No, I see the zeros, and I know she's good for them. Still, it's not about the money. Dad'd spin like a twister if he ever heard I sold our name for anything. Look, I know you came all this way, and that takes some drive, especially these days. Just doesn't feel right. Trading history for a slip of paper.
Alright, so we'll steal from the gun runners, and then I'll probably end up trying to up my speech to 50 or something like that. Gun runners. Alright, dickhead. Wait here.
Sit tight.
Yeah, you better. You too. So. Alright, let's try. Oh. Oh. Fucking bastard. Alright, let's try going the other way. There we go. Dun, 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 da, da. Dun, 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 da, da. Dun, 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 da, da. Shit, 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 shit. Damn. Alright. Let's get the fuck out of here. Predator mode. Mission Impossible theme intensifies. I like how you can see the Legion thing. All right. What's going on, gentlemen?
I've got your back.
All right. There we go. Let's talk to McClafferty. I don't even think she's gonna be in there. Oh, one of the things I find interesting about this, one of the things I find cool, is the way you can like put your cursor there and you slowly see, like you can slowly see the moon just moving into the cursor. That was like a small detail that I thought was actually like really cool. Which it makes sense because if you're gonna have a realistic day-night cycle, like you can't just have like there and then bang, it's just there and then bang, just there. You know, you gotta actually have it moving. But I do think that's an interesting little thing. Oh yeah, no, she ain't here. And we'll go. Fuck. Alright, we'll go 13 hours. Alright. Where? Oh, there she is.
Someone blew up the monorail right by our troops.
Welcome back.
There we go.
I hear it's business as usual at the Gunrunners, as if nothing unusual happened. Excellent work. We'll be able to use the schematics you acquired to begin manufacturing our own weapons immediately. We'll provide some to you at a discount.
Sweet.
It's been a pleasure.
Just checking something real quick. Oh. That's 1,000. Yeah. So, I think I'll probably call it there. I'll hang out for a little bit, obviously. No, I'll just text. Oh. I just got a text from Sylvia. She said they were playing her music at the bar she was at. There we go. Alright. So. So I ain't just gonna dip out right away, you know. I like to kind of chill for a second and try and think if there was anything else I needed to let you know, or if there was anything anybody else wanted to talk about. So these streams, I don't want them to get stale or anything like that. I will occasionally either take a weekend off, either that, or I will switch it up to some degree. Like the thing is, like, I don't know anything about Gmod, right? So because of this, like, I don't know if it would have been possible or not, and that's why I didn't bother with it, but I wouldn't mind checking out that Fish Tank Gmod house that they did and seeing what we could do in there. The thing is, I again, like, I don't know anything about it, so I don't know if I would jump into the server and then other people would be there and we could fuck around and have a good time or anything like that. I don't know, you know, so it's kind of a situation where I was like, all right, maybe I should just, do the usual thing this weekend, but who knows? Maybe next weekend we'll get something else going just to switch it up a little bit, right? Because we've been doing the Fallout streams for like a month and a half, I feel like. If not, maybe probably like 2 months. Which if you like Fallout, like, I understand why you'd be like, oh shit, like, dude, that's great. I don't even care. Like, keep doing it. But I wanna do something different every now and again, just to kind of keep it fresh a little bit, right? For you and for me. Okay? Yeah, the fish tank game looks nutty. Yeah, it does look crazy. They really got that house down to a T. It's like it's impressive what they were able to do. I super enjoy these Fallout ones, but always good to try something new. Yeah, I mean, you know, we'll just mess around. You know, it'll be like a once in a while thing. Maybe even once a month we'll do like 3 Fallout streams and then like one, you know, miscellaneous or whatever other kind of stream we happen to do. You know, we'll end up seeing how it goes. Excuse me. Jeez. Holy shit. Yeah, I got busy again, so I'm a little bit more strapped for time, and because of that, I'm also tired all the fucking time too. It's like it's crazy, you know. It sucks being you know, I won't say it's the worst thing in the world, but being as busy as I am a lot of the time, it does get difficult, you know. And that's why I don't stream more. I streamed twice this week just because I happen to have the time this week, but next week that's, you know, that's definitely not going to be able to happen. But like I said, I have that video. It's going to be coming out tomorrow. It's going to be the Jack Greener neck break analysis. It's kind of a deep dive. I'm going to say right now that it's going to be a little weird, right? The video is not the best video that I could have made, and it's because I've been taking too long, right? I'm going to be honest. You know, it was taking a long time to make, and I didn't want it to take too much longer because, I mean, it's already out of the news cycle, right? The jiu-jitsu news cycle, which I guess means it doesn't fucking matter anymore or something. I don't know. I guess that's what that means, right? That's how it works, right? It's not relevant anymore. A guy breaking his fucking neck and becoming quadriplegic, right? But you know, it's important to me. It's an important thing to me. It's an important topic, and I really want to make sure that it gets talked about. So I just kind of took the good with the bad, and I slapped it all together, and I threw it out there, right? Or I'm going to throw it out there tomorrow. So yeah, there's that. Other than that, also, like I said, on Friday is going to be the griefing video. You know, you'll get to see that when it ends up coming out. I do think it's going to be in some ways it's going to be better than the first griefing video that I did. It's definitely going to be interesting. You're gonna enjoy the theme of it. I think the theme of it is going to be interesting, and you're gonna find it funny. But you know, other than that, just gonna do what I can do. Oh, excuse me, jeez. Berserk says, watch the film it was inspired by, slow and long, but visually amazing. Are you talking about Fallout? And do you mean like Mad Max or something like that? You know, I don't know. I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused here. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got for you. You know, thank you everybody who showed up as usual. I really appreciate it. I didn't show this in as many places as I used to. And because of that, you know, and because of that, you know, I wasn't sure if people were going to show up, but I got about the same amount of viewers as I normally would, I feel like. So, you know, that's it's pretty cool, you know, pretty cool. Oh, talking about Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl. I heard that's a really good game. I wouldn't mind trying that, but again, like I said, I'm very slow to embrace new games and stuff like that. I'd have to go through the phases that I usually go through before I decide, all right, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to play this game. But as I was saying, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys soon. You know, I will see you guys soon. Peace out.